Dang up front for the Bulls. T-Mac into the ball game. Gets the dish from Will Bynum and drains the deuce. His first score makes it 63-55. With over 2 to play in the third. Dang from Rose, misses the 3. Rebound, Charlie V. Quickly to Will Bynum. Here comes Will. Finds T-Mac outside. Shot off iron. Charlie V with a rebound. Rifles it inside to Rip. Lays it up and lays it in. 3 on the clock. Brewer misses. And we're going to get a foul called on Dang.
Initially, they called it on Tracy McGrady, and then the official wisely changed it, made the correct call. You can see Tracy was in front, had Dang blocked out the whole time.
Pistons within 9. Second minute, fourth quarter. Bulls, the third best record in the East. T-Mac looking for a Jason Maxia screen. Finally fires and hits the fall away. Man, was he falling.
He's got that jumper rolling right now. Last few games. Did a nice job in Toronto with it.
68-61 Chicago. Luol Deng bothered by T-Mac. Shot clock at 7. Deng intent on getting a shot airborne. Tracy reaches in, and with just 4 on the 24, he'll be whistled for the foul.
I got to think somewhere in there, Tracy McGrady is saying to himself, I had him, I didn't need to reach. Right there he comes across. And he gets a lot of arm and hand, George. But he had already put Deng in a very tough spot to make a shot.
Weak. Back to you, George.
Good stuff, Eli. Going back down.
Back in the days where they had 1 or 2 cameras on a game, none of that stuff would have been caught.
Right. Tracy McGrady with a big-time basket there. It's a 5-point game with 8 and 25 to play.
The Bulls have to be saying to themselves, what is holding these guys up? We should be well ahead. But no, this is quite a game.
6 straight for the Pistons. Boozer, top side to Watson. Screen from Gibson. Taj Gibson with the jumper. Got it.
Taj Gibson.
He's played well.
Late first-round pick in 09. He's solid. It's 70-63, Chicago. T-Mac against Brewer. Rips open. Triples! Talk about your huge hoops. That's one right there. Rip with 13, and the Pistons are within 4. Kyle Korver gives it up to Brewer. Gibson screens. Brewer drives. Finger rolls and fills it. He got way out.
Yeah, he did. Found the lane. There haven't been many driving lanes available on the Pistons defensively here of late.
72-66. Tracy McGrady to the baseline. Turns and fires and fills it up. T-Mac with 8. Pistons back within 4. 7 minutes left.
Get out.
Watson played well last year at Golden State.
How about Tracy
solid
McGrady?
Backup.
George, how about Tracy McGrady getting double teamed 20 feet from the basket? But if you do stuff like that, eventually they'll have to respect you and come out.
Isn't that the truth?
This was over 2 defenders as well.
25 in his last 4 games. Pistons quickly inside to T-Mac. He has 10. What a pass by Rip.
Yeah.
On Brewer's out of control drive. That's an offensive foul. Brewer's second. You saw Tracy McGrady walk to the bench. T-Mac, awesome in the fourth. He has 8 in the fourth. Through 3. He's actually now 5 for 5 in the fourth.
Well, Rip
and Tracy, both leaders of the game.
Absolutely. Scoring at a time when it's really vital for the Pistons. Tracy able to make it happen for himself on several occasions. Beautiful feed there to Rip. How about this? With 2 defenders leaping at him, and I really like this. Catch it and shoot it all in one motion.
Well, they turned up the heat on Chicago anyway.
Yeah, those 2 guys are really playing well for the Pistons. The Pistons may have found something, George, of value off their bench here for the 2nd straight game.
2 star caliber guys. They're 7 for 7 for 15 combined in the fourth. Our U.S. Marine Corps leaders of the game. T-Mac against Luol Deng. Rises and guns. He got it! Tracy McGrady still hasn't missed in the fourth. 6 for 6 for a dozen. Pistons are within 3 with 5 to play. Rip against Korver. Shot clock inside 10. Tracy McGrady caught the lob. Finally missed the shot. Rebound Rose. He is on the run. Runs up the back of Rip and lays it in.
Rip couldn't get out the way.
They get him stopped. Jason Maxiel taps it to Rip.
Forced him just wide enough to make that angle tough for the bank shot.
T-Mac calls for it. Missed on the long gun. With the mayor and Bob Lanier starring for the Pistons. Here's Tracy McGrady. Talk about star power. A great triple that makes it an 85-81 game. T-Mac, sensational. How else can you put it here in the fourth? 15 points on the night, all here at crunch time in the fourth quarter.
You know what that basket did for the Pistons? It keeps them very much alive because with a minute and 10 seconds to go on the clock, doesn't matter what the Bulls choose to do. Time-wise, the Pistons do not have to foul. You just need to come up with one solid defensive stand, get your rebound, and come back down. This was huge.
He got himself set up.
Yeah, got Boozer
behind
leaning.
the long line.
Got Boozer leaning.
An amazing fourth quarter for Tracy McGrady. Pistons are on a 7-2 run in the second half as well.
Well, you know, for Chicago, it's going to be in Rose's hands. I would not, be surprised that they're setting those screens for him out high, and both teams, George, with just a 20 to go, 20-second timeout. But, they're going to try and free Rose. But the thing you have to be certain of is how you want to guard this.
Tayshaun gets it to T-Mac. 14 seconds left. Tracy rises, guns, off the rim. Long rebound to Rodney. 7 seconds. 6. Rip from the corner. Off the rim. Tayshaun got the rebound. Rip fires. No. Tagged in by Charlie B. The Pistons would not quit. It's 85-all, folks. They're going crazy at the Palace. An 11-2 Piston run. What about that play by Charlie B?
Well, you know what? They all were involved in this. Look at this. There's an offensive rebound. Long one out to Rodney Stuckey. Couple more coming. Tayshaun Prince gets a hand on this to keep it alive. And then finally, inside position. And a tap by Charlie B to tie it up. George, you're right. They just kept fighting and fighting and fighting. And finally, they've evened things up.
We are dead even. 0.6 of a second left.
Ooh, that was almost a little goaltending in there on Rose, but it still goes.
Tracy McGrady's got Boozer on him. 5 on the clock. He fires off the rim. Tapped outside by Jason Maxiel, but Rook warded off Rodney with his off arm. Rose on the 3, off the iron. Pistons with the ball. Down just 1. 10 seconds to go in overtime. Rodney with the drive. No. Tapped out. Dang's got it. 4 seconds. And Luol Deng is fouled with 4.7 seconds to play. Tracy McGrady's in the ball game.
What you'd love to have happen is somebody to come off clean, you know, screen, make sure the ball, the inbounds pass is not deflected, and have someone catch it clean where they can maybe take a dribble and shoot it and not have it tightly contested. That would be optimum in this situation.
Tayshaun Rip, Charlie V, Rodney, and T-Mac for the Pistons. Tayshaun will trigger. Charlie, top side, long gunning, wide. And the Bulls survive at the Palace in overtime. Well, when they put this in the win column, they will know how hard they had to work to get it. Pistons made it very, very tough on Tom Thibodeau and company.
Charlie didn't have the separation necessary. Wasn't even able to put it on the floor to try and improve his position. And who's right there in the space again? Yeah, 38-year-old Kurt Thomas, George, who did make some nice plays for the Bulls down the way.